Kill it. Kill it.
Okay, this year we went back to Idaho to hunt pigeons for the third year with our good friends Neal Hunt of Soar-No-More Decoys and Mike Clean of Toxic Calls. You know, these guys got it going on up there with these pigeons. There's a lot of pigeons there. And as a special treat this year, we took our good buddy Skip Nose. You know, Skip's the editor of Wildfowl magazine, the editor of Predator Nation magazine. He's a really good hunter. He's a really good wing shooter.
Terry Denman and Mike Morgan are two of the most well-traveled hunters of our time. They've been doing everything, everywhere for years. You name it, they've done it. And I always wanted to hunt with Mojo Outdoors. And I always imagined that we'd go predator hunting in Africa or something really wild and exotic. And well, I got wild and I got exotic. Terry called me one day and said, "Hey Skip, how do you feel like we go pigeon hunting in Idaho?" Idaho, pigeons. Huh, and I imagined us sitting under a bridge with pellet guns or something. And he explained and sent a few photos and I got really excited. The fact that two of the world's most seasoned hunters decide to go pigeon hunting speaks everything you need to know. These guys have hunted lions in Africa and everything you can possibly do. And the fact that they want to come here and do this every single year, that's really all you need to know about the pigeon hunting here in Idaho. And I understand that there's opportunities to do this in almost every state that are almost as good as here.
If you like any kind of wing shooting, especially if you like duck hunting or dove hunting or anything where you can decoy these birds, these pigeons come usually in groups of 100. They decoy just as good or better than ducks do. It's like a big flock of mallards on the day that mallards are working like you want them to work. So let's get off to Idaho, pigeon hunting.
Pigeon hunting. I'm so excited. I'm like a kid in a candy store again. First hunt of the season, we get to shoot some stuff.
Where's your jeans at?
They flew out of my truck today. Had a rough day.
He was doing a U-turn. Probably illegal, I'm sure.
It was illegal.
Yeah.
But there was a coyote in town. I'll show you pictures later. Voila, lost about $1,000 in new jeans, shoes.
$1,000?
Well, I don't shop
You
at
shop at DMV?
I don't shop at Payless like you do.
Really?
Yeah, these were some
You
shoes.
haven't-
These were Skechers.
Skechers?
Yeah, they're like $60 shoes.
First couple of years we go pigeon hunting with these guys, we just get us a motel room there in Twin Falls. But this year, we upgraded our accommodations considerably. We stayed in the Thousand Springs Winery. It's a bed and breakfast type thing located right on the banks of the Snake River, about 10 miles out of Twin Falls. Wonderful place. I can't imagine we could have stayed in a finer place. Last year when we came up hunting with Chad, we had some really great hunts. We had a couple of great hunts over around Twin Falls, had one over around Boise. To set the stage for this year, let's look at some of this last year's action.
Look at the pigeons fall out of that. Look at these two. Yeah? Yep. Oh! Woo! Oh my God!
get 10 decoys right in.
Watch these three. Let's kill these right here, man.
Okay. Watch these two. Bust it.
Nice shot, Terry. Good night. That was a heck of a shot.
What does it mean if he has a letter strapped to his leg?
Well, we'll gotta deliver that letter.
No, dude. He's gonna do it right here, Klein. Let him get in here. Wow, that's pretty.
Here we go. Get ready. Now, hole in him. Look at the pigeons falling out of that. Hey, bust him.
I was trying to line him up on the Mojo, dude.
The second morning was in an extremely scenic place. We were setting in a little field down in a mountain valley with the mountains in the background. The pigeons were just as good as they were the day before.
If we just keep concentrating on those birds in the hole, it's going to be unreal.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
I think they're gonna come back. Get ready, let me right here.
Nice shot, Terry. Woo!
You know, once you get those full-body Soar-No-More decoys in conjunction with that awesome spinning wing Mojo pigeon, that's a deadly combination. Pigeons can't resist. They can't fly over without wanting to come in and check it out, and it's always, you know, to their deaths.
So pretty. Wow, that's what I'm talking about. What?
I want to show you something here, dude.
How about a double band?
Double leg band.
I do remember shooting this one. It was the third volley.
Really?
Yeah,
Did you hit it?
yeah.
You shoot at it or you shot it?
Terry, as a token of my appreciation for everything you do for Banded, for Soar-No-More, and what you've done for the waterfowling industry, and now the pigeon hunting industry,
There you go, buddy.
All right, now that you see why we insist on coming to Idaho for pigeon hunting every year, let's get on to this year's hunt. Last year I taught Chad Belding of the Foul Life and going up there with me, mostly because I needed a ride up there, so I flew into Reno and he picked me up and carried me up there. This year he just met us up there. He liked it so much he wanted to do it again. And he brought his good buddy Scott Jorgensen. Scott is top 10 in the world, UFC fighter. So we know Scott can get it done in the octagon. Let's see if he can get it done with a shotgun. Last year we had 2 or 3 days to hunt. This year we only got 1 day, so we got to make it good on the first morning. Generally it's much better in the morning than it is in the afternoon. So they'd been out scouting and they said they had a place located.
We've been out scouting around. We've been finding, 2 or 3 really good wheat fields that the pigeons have been hitting like crazy. But there is one field that I've been watching closely, and this field is getting hammered. The pigeons are non-stop, probably for 45 minutes in perfect groups. There's even groups of 100 coming in at one time.
So off we go. Had to leave way before daylight, but we probably drove an hour to get to this place. But they said, look, you're gonna set up here. We've been scouting it for a couple of days. Unless these pigeons change fields, 15 minutes after light.
Which one should I put on first? Is there like a certain pattern that you do?
Yeah, we make a hot pink. That's the one I'd recommend for you, but I forgot you were gonna be here, so I didn't bring any.
Why you got to cut on the male model?
This one goes on your lips, actually.
So the funny thing I always notice about pigeon hunting is there's always one scouter pigeon that always comes, checks out the field, then he disappears, and then 5 minutes later, it always starts the flocks of birds.
Shoot him, Skip.
Skipper, if you had missed that,
Yeah, that one.
it would have been a long day.
That thing was so stationary, it was hard to
Yeah,
It's like, move, fly one direction so I can lead you. It's just like a pinata, man.
I've never seen a human being stand up that fast, Eric.
Yep, first Idaho pigeon right there.
That was unbelievable. Skip Knowles. Put those
Well, good deal there, man. You got one. We ain't going home snook today, Okay, it happened just like they said. About 15 minutes after light, here comes one bird scouting around. We killed him. He didn't get to go back and report. I don't really know if pigeons work like crows do or not, but nevertheless, right after that first one, here they came, group after group.
One survivor, unacceptable.
unacceptable.
Totally unacceptable. That's because Chad was slow on that lid.
Go. Kill it. Kill it. Woo!
There's the pillowcase.
Mr. Terry backing me up.
I think I shot a dead bird there.
Get him, get him, get him. Big deep low, big deep low. Kill it.
Raining them, baby. Wow. God, are they coming good, didn't they?
You know, the flocks wasn't as big this year as they were last year, but they came with greater frequency. You would hardly get through shooting one group till another group came.
That's what I'm talking about. Woo. Yes, sir.
You see, they kind of flew past us. At first, it looked like it wasn't even going to work, but that's just the way the wind worked out. They had to fly past us, circle back in, land into the wind. Made for some great shooting.
Raining birds, baby. That was beautiful. Good group off the left, Nate.
You know, I don't know any better practice for duck season than pigeon shooting. They work almost like ducks. We're using almost the same equipment. We're putting out these decoys. Neal and them at Soar-No-More make some excellent static pigeon decoys. We putting out 4 or 5 dozen of those. We got 3 Mojo pigeon decoys we're putting in there with them, and it's just a duck shoot all over again. So, you know, we've hunted them, you know, just hid in the grass. We've hunted them in layout blinds out in the middle of a wide open field. This year we set up over against the edge of this field, against the grass and a fence row on the edge of it, in this blind that Chad and them make that we can set up in. But there's just not anything better to get you going for duck hunting than pigeon shooting. This is late August. The reason we only had 1 day is we got to get back for the dove season and the early teal season in Louisiana. But what else would you be doing in August that would be better than decoying pigeons just like decoying ducks?
Better, Terry?
Chad, you called that shot perfect, perfect. That was perfect. Can you remember what you did?
Yes, yes. Big group, big group, big group. Go. Oh! We just killed 20. I think we just killed 20. Terry, I think we just killed 20. I counted 19, but I might have missed one falling.
Look at the birds in there.
I counted 19 falling.
Look at the ones you didn't kill.
Killed it.
All right, Tim.
Nice shot. You got that last one? Dude, you're having a bad hair day, bro.
I got a camera that
Terry, is that a good hair day or a bad hair day in Louisiana?
Oh, I'd be about normal. You fit right in down there. You got any coveralls to go with.
So this is my first wing shoot, but I'm pretty sure I put more birds on the ground than Chad.
Low group, Scotty, cover up. Scotty, cover up your mohawk. Kill him. Look at the birds fall out, boys. Wow.
I was just squeezing on one of somebody's head.
That'd be Terry. Terry does that all the time.
And we cleaned up. It was so much fun to see these birds come in and you just take it to the plug every time. Whomp, 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 whomp. Just an absolute riot.
Kill him. We had to take over, Chad. I'm sorry, but
Jeez.
we only did that to take the pressure off.
It's
of
okay, Terry.
There was no other reason to do it.
You can at least come into my office and tell me I've been terminated.
All the birds that's going to come to that field is going to come probably within an hour, hour and a half, or something like that. 2 hours at the most. When they quit coming, it's over with. You might well pack up and go to town because you done had all the action in that location you're going to have for that day.
Mike, are you really going to cook all 122 tonight?
If you'd like to contact Neal Hunt, Soar-No-More Decoys, or Michael Pleen, Toxic Calls, we'll put the information on the screen for you, but the best way to do it, just go to mojooutdoors.com. Click on the TV link, click on the outfitter link or the pro link. They'll be right there, give you a link, you can go right to them. If you ever need to stay in southern Idaho, you want to stay in the Thousand Springs Winery. It's a great place, a beautiful facility, located in a very scenic location. A lot of things to do in that area. We're going to put the information for them on the screen. Get a hold of them. You'll enjoy your stay there. And we'd also like to thank Skip Knowles for tagging along with us. Skip's a great guy. We enjoyed hunting with him. He always adds something to the hunt. So he's also a fantastic writer, does a heck of a job editing those magazines. Check him out, Skip Knowles. But that's about all the time we got for today. For all of us at Mojo, I'm Terry Denman. God bless you. We'll see you again next week.
All hunts seen on Mojo TV are fair chase.